Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Botafogo have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern...
Can he finish? Well, now in he goes again. Goal! Botafogo! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the... There's the header! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Capello running with the ball. It's out for a goal kick. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Capello. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Perez. And it's Hullet. Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? He's had it taken off him. Capello. That's good running with the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the shot's on here. He's tried one! Now there's a... Nedved! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Bale. Caicedo. Short changes him with that pass. Pirlo. Vinicius Junior. Shot, surely!
Added time.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Barcelona get the second half started. Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready.
Takes a shot! Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. And he's picked out the run. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Bale. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Fires a chance for a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And they get themselves in front! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Botafogo go into the lead. Del Piero gets his head on it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Nedved takes control of it and he's on the move. Big chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be. And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Koundé. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And that's off target.
The tariff was high on that. We can forgive him.
Looking to play him in. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Capello. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ronaldinho. And no, he's seen through all of that. Ledvied.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Yep, it's a corner. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against South Korea.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level. Okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Kaká. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maldini gets good distance on it. And they're back on the ball again. Busquets producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Luis Suarez. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's DiMarco. He could... Ronaldinho! Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge. Nedved. And this is Luis Suarez. It's a loose ball. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. This looks promising. Chance! Cleared away. And it's Barella. Now it's Guti. He's played it back. Pinches it off him. And Del Piero! Goal! Barcelona! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rummenigge. Great chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
South Korea grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ronaldinho! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick request today.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Del Piero, played into space. Shot could be on. Busquets, and that interception was most necessary. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he whips it in. Keeper's dealt with that.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
And he's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's Ronaldinho! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And this is Ronaldinho. Played it again. Gets his head on it! And he's straight offside. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can he find a finish? Baresi clears it away. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shevchenko! They've done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
South Korea get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different...
And Shevchenko! And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter.
And a chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's in plenty of space here. And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he finish? DiMarco. Nedved. Showing good feet. Try. Nedved! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that is a nice touch. The ball goes in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back, sweeper.
He gets big! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shot, there's the shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things.
Jonas! It's hit the crossbar. Barcelona are anything but solid just now, rather exposed actually.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Now it's DiMarco. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a good position here. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Applies the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Donnarumma gets it clear. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, it's Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, super ball! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
2 added minutes.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Hello everybody, and this is
The
a quick
midway
reminder to
point
let
of the
you know
game.
that you'll
Well,
be
Peter,
able to
I'm just
catch
thinking
today's
of the
match
best way to
broadcast
describe
live
that.
on our club's
Frantic,
FM station.
frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Del Piero.
DiMarco.
Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Batistuta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Could move up a gear here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Griezmann.
We have got
Number
changes here
19,
from both sides, in fact.
Scholes.
Manchester
Coming on the
United
field,
take a 2-goal
number
lead and are
18,
looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Great vision. Always onto this. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
It's Ronaldinho! Goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Del Piero. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Soboslai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they're not going to make any further. Soboslai! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. So what can they make of this? And it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard cuts it out. And that will be the final act. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
I think in Ludovic Giuli, you have a player who's a bit of an unsung hero, a very fine player in his own right, Peter, but always someone I see as the perfect foil to a goal scorer.
Team player, it's not about him, is it?
Yeah, he's the clever one that really plays as a second striker more often than not, and he makes it happen.
Now it's Pedro, and this is Batistuta. Great, decent chance! Oh, that is very close.
João Pedro brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Guti, and this is Del Piero, and he's lost his man here. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Scholes. Back into the middle. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply. Batistuta! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Guti, and he was quick to react. Beckham. João Pedro. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. That's a decent clearance. And it's Scholes. Grimaldo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Conte. João Pedro. He's in plenty of space here. Batistuta. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mateus. Ronaldinho. And this is Del Piero.
Added time.
That's been slipped through. And a chance! And there's the end of the first half. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Bale, he's found a way through, and the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Scholes. Scholes proves just a little bit too strong. Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Del Piero.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ronaldinho. Has a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And we have our very first corner. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Del Piero. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Costa Curta. Now it's Guti. Dink through. And this is Del Piero. He's shifting through the gear. And Del Piero! And he hits the net. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
After 77
Beautiful,
minutes.
just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Barcelona have a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
And they're quick to get it back. Great vision. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Guti. Just eases him off the ball. That's a cute ball. That has not gone
added
well.
minutes has been indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
And a quick
relentlessness.
reminder today to please take all
Del
deductibles
Piero,
located
happy to
by the
bask in the
entrance gates.
accolades
Thank
from
you
all
very much
around.
for your
The stage
cooperation.
most certainly his. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Somerslide! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oh, what has happened here? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn.
Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... And Del Piero! And he has kept it out somehow.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Garena look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Szoboszlai. Chance here to counter. And it's Szoboszlai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their third corner. Terrific header! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beraldo. Here's Puyol. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Owen. He has found the way through. Owen! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And Shevchenko! Owen. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we're underway again. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Del Piero! They've scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Owen, is on his own, tries a shot, and it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Dixon. Mateus. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Stood up well to him there. Del Piero. Now then, the ball's come loose. Just eases him off the ball. Mateus. He's got away. Lovely feet. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dixon does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking for options for movement. And this is Nedved. "75 minutes played. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Guti. And Guti! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Has a look and plays it forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Chouameni. Shot, surely! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Just 5 minutes left. Tries from a long way out. Come backwards here. Szoboszlai. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Rijkaard. And that is that. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Owen picking up the... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well, Marco Reus, Jim, is a man of many qualities, but what do you perceive as his greatest strength?
I would say leadership, and that's perhaps not something you expect from a flair player like him. So many times he's been the team's hardest working player, covering most of the ground, someone who always leads by example.
So a true leader from the front then?
Yeah, exactly. The example for everyone else to follow. He delivers that.
And it's Barella. And this is Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Van der Vaart. Raúl. Cherki. Out to the left it goes. Reus. He's in a great position here. Law.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way. Oh, shooting chance! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Knocks it out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Picked out brilliantly. Law showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Reus. Hakimi. And he's intervened well there. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? Looking for the run, and he's cut it out. Hakimi, spread out to the left. Raúl. And here's Forlan. Forlan! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
This looks promising. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. It's Forlan! And that's caused a worry or two. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Guti. Oh, well measured. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be
Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Raul, out towards the flank. That's been cut out, well played. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Forlan, played out to the left flank, played back in. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
Law! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were...
Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona take the lead. Chance for a shot! Goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance.
It's full on!
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Van der Vaart. Raul. Spread it left. And that will be it. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Driving on and making good progress. Royce. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cherki has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on. Fallen! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's in on goal, shoots! It's hit the upright. Royce. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Shot could be on. Great ball. It's Ronaldinho! Distributed tidily. Raul. Van der Vaart. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mateus. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good spread. Van der Vaart. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Raul. It's Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart! Outstanding by Van der Vaart! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A case now of complete control. Law. Lovely feet. He's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mosquera. Raul. Cherki can see things, others simply... And the finish! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are sort... And there is the half-time whistle. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Law, nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Hakimi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's full on! No, that's just wide. Cherki. Mosquera. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Great ball if he can get there. Now there's a fight. Ronaldinho! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Van der Vaart looking to add to his goal. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Look at the space, can he finish? He scored! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Forlan, out to the left it goes. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van der Vaart. Royce receives it in a good position here, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Things look... And Del Piano! Oh, denied at the last. Somersley! Sticks it away! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal. That added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Just a quick announcement.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, they could break here. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy.
Great chance for a shot! Goal! Brazil! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Guti. Adams.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Forlan. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, well measured. And that is expertly dealt with. Khan gets it clear. Now it's Forlan. Looking for options for movement. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 19. Scores.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Now that looks a decent ball. Played back in. Real chance! They've got to be quick, and he's following up! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Adams picks it up from the goal kick. Van Bouten. Barcelona have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further old... Cherki! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous. Van der Vaart. And we hit half-time. reflections on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, well played.
Raul.
Brazil clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
It's run loose here.
Van der Vaart really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Raul. Van der Vaart, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. Shot could be on. That is a brilliant interception. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. And they win it back again. Now it's Owen. And this is Del Piero. And he's straight offside.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Knocks it out wide. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, super ball! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to make the challenge. And that's gone loose. There will be a throw-in. Schwalmeri. Mateus purring through the gears.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Del Piero. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Del Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to...
It's a quick one. Pavard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, lovely feeding. It's Hammers! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header! He's scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Owen. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man.
Takes a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Bellingham. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up he goes! It's bounced back off the post. Cross, and again! And now they can clear their lines. Played back in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mateus cuts it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's James Rodriguez. James, who's set up one goal so far. Now there's a fine ball. Shevchenko! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ronaldinho. Owen. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Del Piero. That's rather hopeful. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's Hullet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Look at the space here. Pull it, plays it. Gets his head. Oh, crossbar. That's another chance. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the pass is intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. Ronaldinho. Now it's Del Piero. And Grimaldo. Pavard is the guilty party there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. Ronaldinho. Oh, Ronaldinho! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's De Bruyne. Well, that has not gone well. He's played it long. Del Piero. And the ball is out of play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there's the clearance. Looking for options. Decent chance! And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Knocks it out wide, and he cuts out the supply. Del Piero. Tries to pass it through, and this is Ronaldinho. That is a brilliant interception.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Owen. Great ball, and he tries a shot! Oh, that's an own
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, this is a great position. Threads one in. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Guti is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
And it's Scholes. And he was alert to it. Guti. Now it's Del Piero. Scholes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Suarez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Messi. He is through here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, what has happened here? Plays it in low. Del Piero. Now it's Owen.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, that's been intercepted. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, Guti! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes the shot. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Scholes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Off the post! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Owen. And this is Del Piero. There's no flag. Del Piero! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely shaped ball. Luis Suarez. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Scholes. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's managed... Shot goal! It's hit the upright. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cafu. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Owen. Scholes. And that's been intercepted. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Threads one in. And this is it's Luis Suarez! Cleared away. It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Guti. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they're back on the ball again. Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi spots it and intercepts.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Beckenbauer. And it's Scholes. Oh, good ball! Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Messi plays it short. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pull it. Knocks it into space. And that was very necessary. Now it's Del Piero. Another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Scholes. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Messi. He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! Finally! 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 Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. He shifted it to the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Chu gets into a good position. In towards the back, climbs up big! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, Ronaldinho! Off the post! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he get it through? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Guti, closing in on goal. Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Baresi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely spread. Vitinha flings in across. And that should get the job done. Oh, this is a great position. Chu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting, there's the shot! And the ball's come, oh, it's fallen kindly here! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Belletti. That's Rijkaard. Belletti.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And this is Forlan. Chu. Nice interception, well timed. Dixon. So what can they make of this? And this is Del Piero. Gets good distance on it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. And the through ball. And this is Forlan. And that's been in. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Forlan! Tchouaméni is there to clear. Batistuta. Oh, important interception. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, good-looking ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Played back in. Oh, well played.
Not the most accurate pass.
Del Piero. That's good vision. Shoots! It's there! Barcelona are back in business! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Nicely aimed pass.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bout of puff. Fallen! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Forlan. And it's Kukçu. And it's been played through. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. He's got tall.
2 added minutes has
That's
been
just playing it
indicated.
safe and simple.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Owen. Well, that pass isn't the best. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in and on a shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, he was clearly disappointed. He's through, it's one-on-one, real chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
And the shot! DiMarco attempts a clearance. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rijkaard. Approaching the half-hour mark. No way through. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Law receives it in a good position here. Good ball over the top. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And pull it! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
1 minute added time.
Vitinha. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Del Piero!
Del Piero! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Van Dijk. Adams. Now, can they get him away? Picked a chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. It's a pretty loose pass. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. No, that's been intercepted.
Bangladesh really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's a good ball. Can he finish? They've scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Del Piero picks it up out wide.
Well played and well cleared. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Law deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Here's Beckenbauer. Law! The whistle has gone and it is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Law votes.